Hello and welcome to this self-realization video series. Today's topic is inner sound meditation, and this is Sanjiv Malik from Mission Genius Mind Consultant Private Limited, New Delhi, India. So today, as I told, the topic is Anahat Nad meditation or inner sound meditation, whatsoever name you are familiar with. Because some of the people are not familiar with Anahat Nad, so I'm using the inner sound meditation. It's one of the most beautiful meditation ever you can do. You can try out to still your mind, to calm your mind. Here we have basically, let me explain you about the concept first. The concept is for any sound or any music which is there are two type of sounds, you can say. One is the ahat nad, or the sound which is produced by uh, striking two things together. Okay, striking two things together. For example, if I clap, so this is like two hands joining together are producing a sound. So this is the ahat nad, or sound produced by striking two things. There is another nad, there is another sound which is not produced by any of the things striking together. This is something which is not generated by you or me or any of the musical instrument present in the world. It is something which is ongoing. It is the cosmic sound, the sound of the cosmos, the sound of the silence, the sound of the nature. Many names have been given to that sound. That sound is not produced by me or you or anyone else. Rather, it is the sound of the cosmos. Okay, so that sound is called the anahat nad, unstruck melody. It's one of the most beautiful and most powerful meditation. Let me remind you something which is written in the Bible, John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, which is this word which is being referred here? What is that word? Is it one single word made by some alphabets? Doesn't look like. You can try finding it out more and more, and you will understand this word itself is equivalent to gold. The word itself is gold. So the word which is itself, which is the gold himself, it cannot be something normal. It cannot be something usual, which is controlled by you or me or somebody else. It is rather something which is controlling us, which is our mother and our father. Okay, so let's understand a little bit more. So this is also known as the sound of the silence. The sound of the silence. When nothing is there, only the silence is there. There is a sound which is going on, which we hear within ourselves. You also might have tried sometime, and whenever there is a deep silence, especially in the night, whenever there is a deep silence, there is a sound which is ongoing in the ears. So, that sound I'm referring to as the anahatnal, or inner sound meditation. If you pay little attention to that sound, which is the sound of the silence, you will feel so silent, and you will get the peace of mind which we all are trying out for. Okay, maybe little bit more elaborate about it. In the scriptures, be it the Hindu scriptures or the Taoism, as I talk about the Bible, or it is in the Muslim scriptures, somewhere it is all mentioned about that sound, that inner sound. Close your ears and listen to the sound inside. You know, that is the sound I'm referring to as the anahat naad, the unstruck sound, the one hand clapping, the sound impossible. You know, it's also basically the big question is how it is possible that without striking two things the sound is produced. As I told, this sound is not the one which is produced by any of the musical instrument or people or any of the things present on this earth. Rather, this sound is so natural. This sound is the cosmic sound. The sound is the universal sound, which is the mother and father of everything. It is by which we are produced, rather than we are not the producer of this sound. So in Europe, it was known as the music of the spheres. If you search this word, music of the spheres, you'll get more history about it. Also called the inner sound, the divine sound, the divya naad, the anahata dhvani. There are different ways of producing this, of talking about the same thing. That sound which is unproduced, the sound which is the sound of the cosmos, the sound without a source. And if you talk about God, the God is also without a source. There is no mother and father of the God. Rather, right? We can think about, So this sound is equivalent to God. Rather, this sound is God. That is what I am referring to the Bible. Just understanding that some some people call it the sound of Om, but again, as I said, it is not related to any religion. You can try listening to this sound even now. Just close your ear and listen to what is going on inside. Just close your ear little bit, but pay attention to little bit on the right side. The sound on the right is more elaborate, more prominent. When you just close the ear and try listening to the right side, it is more elaborate, more prominent. The left one is also there, but it is not that prominent. Some people may listen to the left side as well. I'm not saying that left side is bad or good or no, nothing. It's just that personally I feel it's coming from the right side more elaborate, more prominent, and more concrete. So this is what the causeless cause of the creation, preservation, and annihilation. This is that sound called the God himself. The sound of the cosmos, ever there. Before the cosmos was there, it was there. In the beginning was the Word. When no cosmos, nothing existed, no universe, even then the sound was there. How can you say the sound is there? Because when you feel it, when nothing is there, especially when you are away from the normal usual sounds, then only you listen to this sound. And it is so internal. The more you close your ear, the more the higher sound you listen. The higher is the vibration and the volume of the sound. Okay, and it is there, it was there, it will be there, even if we are there or not there. Some of the people say it like that. It is so beautiful. It is ever going, it will be ever going, it was ever going. We have come out of it. Rather, it is that that universal, that unit, by which the universe is produced. The similar way, energy and mass are equivalent, as produced by the Einstein's theory, E is equal to mc square. The mass has come out of energy, and the energy can also be interconvertible with the mass. Energy can be converted into mass, and mass has been taken from energy. Okay, so it is something to understand that way. It does not belong to any religion. Rather, all religion belong to this sound. So this should be very clear. It is not Hinduism. It is not related to Bible only. It is not related to Muslims or anybody else. It is everyone's. It is the sound of the humanity. So this is something so beautiful. You try listening it right away, and you do a little bit more pay attention to this sound. And the more you pay attention, the more louder you will listen. Okay, and it does not belong to any of the caste, any of the religion, any of the place, that here you will listen it more, here you will listen it less. No, not at all. Anyone, anywhere, doesn't even depend upon whether you are performing good task or you are a sinner or whatever. It does not differentiates between anything. It is just there, just like God. So this is something so beautiful to pay attention to. So once you start listening to it, you will see even the demarcation, you will see even the different sounds which are part of this sound. So once you listen in the beginning, it produces a sound like very simple, very soothing, simple sound. It will be there. Some mixed sound. I cannot even define it in my words, because it's a sound. So this is whatever you listen in the beginning, just pay attention to that. Maybe you sit for 30 minutes in the beginning, maybe 15 minutes, start with 15 minutes, and close your ear. Now there are many means to close the ears. I'll just discuss that. Now, once you close the ear and listen to that, after some time, after a few days, you will start listening something so subtle, so subtle sound, that it will be the volume will be very less, very small volume. Only once you start paying attention to it, it will elaborate. The volume will improve. And after some time of paying attention, maybe 3 to 4 weeks, depend upon person to person, you will start listening different sounds within this sound. The sound looks like a combination of multiple sounds coming in. A sound of a flute, the sound of a bell, the sound of drums, the sound of some string instruments, guitar and all. But it's a mixture. You cannot differentiate, okay, exactly this is going on bell or this is flute or whatever. But it is so soothing, and it is so beautiful, and it is so relaxing. Once you start paying attention, you will just absorb in that. And you do not need to depend on anything or anybody else for that. And you do not need to go to any guru or something. You can start doing it right away at your home. So after some time, the beauty or the sound impression on your mind, the peacefulness of the sound will improve over a period of time. And this is sign of a spiritual growth, because the more deeper you go in your subconscious, the better and better this sound will be there. And this there are earplugs also available nowadays. Earplugs, very well. While we use it for swimming, the same earplug we use it for closing our ear over there. There are many. I have 2 or 3 samples. Here is this sample available. And if you don't know how to use it, it is very easy, damn easy. You just make it like you have to just squeeze like this and put it in your ear like that. Okay, and just listen to sound coming from the right side. Little bit, pay more attention to the right side and just listen. And this sound is ever going on, be it day or night, this season or that season, sitting here or anywhere else, every time, constantly, and so beautiful and so soothing. You could also use some of the maybe headphones like this. Okay, not exactly I say headphone. They are just to close your ear. You can just like that. You can they are you can say they are not ear plug, but uh, they are just used to close your ear. I don't know exactly what do we call them. There are different variety of earplugs available. There are different variety. You can choose anything, anywhere, from anywhere. Okay. The idea is, and to improve that, to improve this particular sound, you can use a pranayam, which is very much useful to improve this quality or result of this meditation. It's called the Brahmari pranayam. The Brahmari pranayam is called the humming breathing technique. It's actually it's like closing your ear, inhaling first, and then when you exhale, it's rather you have to breathe like a humming bee. Okay, you have to breathe like, say, so you have to produce the sound of a humming bee. Okay, and closing both ear. It can be it can be done in any position, but this particular sitting position, as you can see, is a little bit more favorable, more beneficial. It's very instantly calms your mind. Before sleeping, if you do it for only 10 times, you will feel so relaxed and you will have a dreamless sleep, and it is very beneficial, very beneficial. So anahat naad, finally conclusion is like how long you should do. 15 minutes to maximum 2 hours. You can go even beyond. It means that how long, when you are listening, and after some time when you start getting the real melody, the real music and real benefit of it, you'll say, let me sit in this position for a little more time. So it doesn't matter, as I said, you can sit as little as 15 minutes or as higher as 2 hours. How long will it take? Finally 2 to 3 weeks to get the real benefit. Okay, what are the benefit? Deep silence, peace of mind, and the state of egolessness. When you are listening to something, you don't have any ego. That's the beauty of it. No ego, just a listener. When you're speaking, you have ego. You have to explain something, and there comes the ego. But when you are listening, you are passive. So, with no ego. State of non-duality. State of non-duality. And non-duality means you, as I said, the difference between people is just because we are in different colors, different religions, different age, different gender. But this sound is common between everyone. Either a child listen or an adult, male or a female, this country or that country, this religion or that religion, does not matter. After some time of doing this meditation, you will get a loving awareness, because when you're just listening, only that love which is there, the universal love, you'll start feeling that. It's so beautiful, you'll just enjoy. So I hope this video has given you some insight of this beautiful meditation technique, and if you like it, please do press the like button as well as subscribe my channel, my website mindguruindia.com, YouTube Mind Guru India, and Hindi channel is Sanjiv Malik. Thank you so much.